now. You ready? If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen! If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen! If you're happy and you know it and your life will fully show it. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen! How talented are you guys? I think you're a pretty talented bunch. Let's try to do all three. You think we can do that? Clap, stomp, and say amen. You ready? If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. 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 If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. Amen. I love it. I love those extra amens. We can always use more. All right, you guys can sit now. And we have a verse for the day today. It is Psalm 18, verses 28 to 30, although we'll focus on one part of it more than the rest. But go ahead, you can read it.
You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light. With your help, I can advance against the troops. With my God, I can scale a wall. As for my God, his ways are perfect.
Did you hear that? Our God keeps our lamp burning. He helps turn our darkness into light. And I love this part that he helps us march against those troops. Do you know what troops are? That's when the enemy comes against us and they're in big, big groups. And he can help us scale a wall. But in everything and all of that, God's ways are perfect. Do you know what that means? It means he doesn't make mistakes. That what he plans is right. How he's created you, how he's created the world is perfect the way he wants it to be. Yeah, God's ways are perfect. So, I want you guys to stand up, and we are going to march like troops. I know you know this next song. I expect you guys to help me with some marching, with some flying, with some riding even. All right? Here we go. I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never fly o'er the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir! I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir! I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never fly o'er the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir! I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir! I'm in the Lord's army, yes sir! I'm in the Lord's march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never start of the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. Good job! All right, you guys can sit. So, I think you guys are a pretty smart group of kids. How many of you here know the alphabet?
Me.
Anybody else know the alphabet? Lots of hands?
Me.
You know what your name starts with? Well, oh, okay. Well, this next song, you're going to hear the alphabet. And so I'm going to ask you to stand up and to do something when you hear what your name starts with. So parents, grandparents, want to help them to know when to stand. And you can stand and do these silly things, whether it's your first name or your last name or your middle name. Lots of names among here. So when you hear me say your letter, stand up and do the silly thing I tell you to do. Okay? Okay, now, have you guys heard this tune to Farmer in the Dell? It's going to Farmer in the Dell, so listen for Alex. If your name starts with A, your name starts with A. Stand up and touch your toes if your name starts with A. That's right. How about some B's? We have B's. If your name starts with B, your name starts with B. Stand up and turn around, your name starts with B. Do you have any C's? If your name starts with C, your name starts with C. Stand up and turn around, your name starts with C. Turn around, you can do it. If your name starts with D, your name starts with D. Stand up and touch your nose if your name starts with D. Z's. If your name starts with E, your name starts with E. Stand up and turn name starts with O. Your name starts with O. Stand up and touch around if your name starts with O. Maybe some toes next. If your name starts with B. Your name starts with B. Stand around and touch the ground if your name starts with B. If your name starts with Q. Any Q's? Your name starts with Q. Be real quick and turn around if your name starts with Q. How about Q? R. What's R? Is R next? If your R name starts with R. Your name starts with R. Chomp around and touch the ground if your name starts with R. How about S's? If your name starts with S. Your name starts with S. Turn around and act like you are swimming like a fish. Fish! Fish like a fish! If your name starts with T. Your name starts with T. Touch the ground and touch your toes if your name starts with T. Got some T's, T's? If your name starts with U. U's name starts with U. You're the best and all the rest of your name starts with U. If your name starts with B. Your name starts with B. Stand around and turn around if your name starts with B. How about W's? If your name starts with W. Your name starts with W. Turn around and act like a walrus in the sea. If your name starts with X. Your name starts the X. Turn around and touch your nose if your name starts with X. I'm running out of ones here. Find a suggestion from you guys. If your name starts with Y, what? Your name starts with Y.
We're almost done.
Stand up and tap your hands in the sky, sky, sky. If your name starts with Z, your name starts with Z. Turn around and say C, Z, Z, Z. Good job, guys.
All right.
Come on, Thursday. Just like Steve.
And speaking of letters, somebody already knows. What is our story about today?
Letters. ABCs.
ABCs. Have you ever seen an ABC book that had these letters on the front though?
No.
No. Does anybody know what these letters are?
X, Z, and Y.
Yeah.
Z,
Isn't
Y,
that
and
funny?
X.
And where do they come in the alphabet? Are they at the beginning?
X, Y, Z.
No, not at the beginning.
At the end.
At the end. Yeah. So I wonder why these letters that come at the end of the alphabet when we sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Sing it with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I
Good
know
job.
I know
Okay.
my-
These letters look a little different, don't they?
They have eyes.
They have eyes. Have you ever seen a letter with eyeballs?
No, I have. I have in a video. I have.
Yes. Sometimes in videos they might have eyes. They also have legs and arms. And they have little smiles. No arms in the video. Okay. Most stories have characters, we call them. Those are the people or the animals that the story is about. In this case, they're letter people. And most stories that you will ever hear, somebody's got a problem. Have you ever had a problem?
I have.
You have? Yeah, and sometimes it's upsetting and you're trying to figure out what to do about your problem, right? Well, in most stories, the characters figure it out. They have a way to solve the problem. I want you to listen and find out who's got the problem and how it gets fixed at the end of the story.
Okay.
You be good listeners? Where are your listening ears? Are they big and open? Okay. Let's begin. This is called God's ABCs. Not any just old ABCs. God's ABCs. All right. I have to put on some help here. Z says, "Good morning, alphabet. What's up with you?" Z waves to his friends. Do you want to wave to his friends? Waves to his friends, marching 2 by 2. He hugs all the letters as they walk on by. Each one is special, a joy in God's eyes. Here come the letters that we didn't see on the other page. A eats an apple. That makes sense, right? We see A with apple a lot. B throws a ball. So bouncy and neat.
Can I see?
Oh, yes, can you see?
I can see the ball.
C is so cautious,
I thought that was a
careful
watermelon.
and slow. But D is a dancer. His feet always go. Do you have feet that go?
Okay.
You like to make your feet go. E is excited. Have you ever felt excited? Some of you were excited this morning. He's outrunning the best. F is so funny. Silly faces, the best. G can act goofy with giggles galore. Do you ever giggle? Let me hear your best giggle. Let me hear you. Where are your giggles? Okay, I hear some giggles now. That's what G does. G giggles a lot. H is so happy with songs evermore.
It looks like he's laughing.
What?
It looks like he's laughing.
Excuse me?
He looks like he's laughing.
Oh, he's laughing. See, his mouth is wide open. And H is looking like he's laughing too. Because he's so happy. He's so happy. Would it help you if I got up here? So you can see the
I
happy
just go back
faces?
to my seat.
Yeah, find your seat now. Okay. So everybody can see. Do you want to see the laughing letters?
Oh.
G and H? You're being silly. I is inventive.
J.
He loves to create. That means he likes to make things.
J is my favorite, and J starts with my name. I like the K.
Yes. J is a joker. His friends think he's great.
Also,
K reveals kindness. K likes to be kind.
Oh yeah.
When giving to others, L loves his friends. Do you love your friends like L does? Yeah, loves his friends as if they were brothers.
Can I?
M is so merry. That's like happy. M is so merry. See M? Tapping her feet. And N is a nurse.
I know.
She's a nurse. She's so caring
Can I
and
see
neat.
N?
Here's N. She's got her little nurse's hat on. Oh, you ready for the next page? Who do you think's next? H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Who's next?
P.
Oh, there's O and P. It says O is obedient. Oh, that means just doing as told. P is quite patient. Okay. There's O and P. P is quite patient and always controlled. Yeah, this is a funny looking Q. Q is quiet, just like a mouse. Did you meet the R? He races and shouts. Let's hear it for R.
Yeah.
Yeah! S moves quite slowly. She just takes slow steps.
Who does? Love me.
She just shuffles along. And T has such talent and loves to sing songs, like Marjorie. Like Miss Marjorie loves to sing. Let me hear you. Love to sing songs. All right, that's T, talented T. U is unique. That means one of a kind. And like you, made special. Yeah, that's W. W is going to be wrestling. Let's stay in our seats, okay? I know you are. Okay, I'll hurry along as soon as everybody takes their turn. Can you take your seat? Okay, you have to take your seat because I haven't read that page yet. We've got U is unique, and like you, made special. V is vibrant and loves to wrestle. Any got any wrestlers in here? X. Have you found any problems in the story yet?
Yes, X is sad. X is sad.
Oh, but you've read the whole story. Yeah. Have we had any problems in the story yet?
I have.
Yeah. At home. Okay.
X is sad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What is this? Our X is upset. Her smile is gone.
It's scared.
Yeah.
It's scared.
She's starting to fret.
She's scared.
She's sad. See her
I
sad
know why
face?
she.
Okay,
I
you need
know-
to stay in your
I
seat
know why
so
she's
everybody
sad
can see. Or don't tell. It's a secret. It's a secret. The other boys and girls don't know yet. Okay, let's see if they can figure it out. Let's find out why X is upset. Z turns to his friend saying, "Stop the parade!" X, tell me what's wrong. What's happened today? Do we have a problem in our story? What's the problem?
X is sad.
Yeah, we don't know why, do we? No. Let's find out. And then we're going to find
But
out.
I know why. but
Okay,
I'm not
it's
gonna
a secret. I'm not going to tell. That's good. All right.
tell.
X rants.
My brother is pushing me.
Oh, remember what we sang? Be careful, little hands. Be careful, little feet. Okay, turn around this way. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, Geeenbrier was.
Where are you supposed to be?
Geeenbrier was.
Okay, you keep your feet over here in front of your chair, and you keep your feet. Everybody's got their own space, right? All right, back to our problem in a story. Somebody's upset. X rants, growing red. Oh my goodness, look at her face. She is so upset. She shouts out her plea. I'm through with being me. Oh my, that is a problem because God made her special. But she doesn't know that. I want to be a Z. I feel like a Z, so that's what I'll be. Z fits me better. Don't you see? Don't you see? Do you think X should be a Z? With a sigh, Z replied, God made you X. He knew after W, you should be next. All right, I want you to listen for something. Where your listening ears. When I say the words, you were made special, I want you to put your hands up, okay? Now, let's say it together first. You were made special. Say it with me.
You were made special.
When you hear that, when I read it, put your hands up. With a sigh, Z replied, God made you next. He knew after W, you should be next. He's talking to the letter X. You were made special. Oh, ears, hands up, that's it. You were made special and one of a kind, created by God with the perfect design. Do you remember what Anna read earlier? God's ways are perfect. Yeah, He made you to be who you are with a perfect design. All right, let's find out what happens. Y joins with Z, raising arms up so wide. Don't worry, my friend, your God will provide hope when you're mad and joy when you're sad. Yes. If you follow his plan, you'll truly be glad. Uh-oh. Does X look like X anymore?
Can I see?
Yeah.
It's X. It's Z. I have an X and a Z in there.
I know.
X is trying to be a Z.
Friend X turns to glare and soon starts to taunt. BGMNN say I can be what I want. Do not make me be who I don't want to be.
She cannot
I've
be what she
bent
wants.
I gotta read it upside down. I've bent my straight lines to look more like Z. But she doesn't really look like Z, does she? I mean, like, this is down here and this is up here.
Yes,
Not-
that one should be bottom. That one should be like
Yes, that's right.
She looks like Z.
Not a perfect Z.
It looks like it's a robot.
The friends start to gather, just like we've gathered in a great big crowd. Y is heartbroken. Look how sad. Y is heartbroken. His voice now grows loud. And you know what Y says? Take your seat and I'll tell you what Y says.
Okay.
Okay. God made you an X. I wish you could see how truly this is what God meant you to be. Whatever you feel or try to do, His plan is better. It's better than others for you. God's plan is best. Do you know why God's plan is best? Because his ways are perfect.
And then I see a lot of letters.
Yeah.
Wait. It looks like all of them are sad.
Yeah, they're sad because X doesn't want to be X anymore.
I want to see it tomorrow.
Look right here.
I can't see X. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, and without X, there'll be no X for the letters.
That's right.
I don't
Yes, how will we spell words with X's if we don't have an X?
I don't get this.
And Y says, whatever you feel or try to redo.
H-I-J-K.
His plan is better than others for you. God created you. You. God created you with talents galore. His plan is what? Perfect.
Z is
No less and no more.
X is not a Z.
That's right. X is confused. So the others are wrong. I'm not made by chance. I'm his plan all along. What do you think? Is X his plan, God's plan all along?
Yes.
And let's find out why. Z nods his head with a yes and amen. Y and the others then say to their friend, yes, you're an X made with God's best design. No, you're not random. God's made you so fine. Yes, perfect and so fine.
Yeah, and Q. Yeah, she looks like Q.
The friends begin dancing and cheer with delight. Can you show what the friends are doing? Everybody stand up. Dancing and cheering with delight. Yay! X gets it. Without you, dear X, there's no word excite. We couldn't spell the word because it has an X in it. Looky here. We have some more words with X's. How could we count up to 6? Did you hear the at the end? 6. That has an X at the end. How could we count up to 6? Could we ever chop wood with no axe in our midst? Without an X, X ends with an X too. We couldn't have boxes or foxes. They could all agree his plan is just right. And your life is your life he decreed.
If there was no 6, then
You wouldn't have a birthday for 6.
you gotta be kidding me.
X smiles with great joy.
I was gonna.
Her head starts to nod. Do you think X is feeling any better now?
She's really happy.
She's feeling happy now?
She jumped all the way to the sky.
She's almost up in heaven. She's so happy. Stay in your own space. That means you have to stay in your chair space, even though you love each other, your brothers. You wanna sit down this way? I'm sorry. X smiles with great joy. Her head starts to nod. God truly made me. He did a great job. He did. All right. X is all happy.
Is it X a girl or a boy?
X is a girl.
Yes. I like X. X is pink. X is pink.
God says, or X says, God knit me together inside Mama's womb. I am beautifully made, and now I can bloom. No, X is a girl. And the letter S?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We'll have to go back and look. Do we know if S is a boy? When God made me so, let's listen, we're at the end of the story, and we're going to find out if our problem's answered, okay? When God made me so, he knew my real worth. I was specially made to be an X on this earth.